Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and this is part 5 of the dash swap on the 2001 7.3. This would be the final part on the dash, because today we're going to be connecting everything, and then hopefully we're going to start everything up and see how she runs. Finally finished all the wiring for the column with the column helper from SwapHelper.com, and then we did this earlier on episode, I don't know, episode 2 or 3. This is that cluster helper. This is for the 2001, from 99 to 2001. Lewis from SwapHelper.com, he's finalizing the cluster helper for the 2002 models. And he's 2002 and newer. And he's also trying to make it a little bit easier for you guys to do the swaps. He's almost done with the 2002 and newer cluster helper modules. So when that's done, guys, just wait, and it's gonna be coming here pretty soon. We got the wiring done, we got the dash in, everything's good. So the one thing is left to do is to get the cylinder out of this column, because I don't have a key for it. So I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to get the cylinder out. I do have a new cylinder, have a new key. Also have a new cylinder for the doors as well. So now I just got to get this out, put the new one in, and then we can start putting it in the dash, plugging everything in, and see if we can fire her up. There's a pin right here on the bottom, but you cannot press the pin unless you have the key in. See if I can use this little bit right here and see if we can kind of squeeze it in there like that, and see if we can grind that down a little bit, and then that should be enough to slide this out. Come on, what are we hitting? Well, this is not working. So now our only option left is to drill it out. So yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna tear stuff apart, and you want to work your way up from a smaller drill to bigger. And I think the biggest one I used is going to be 1/2 inch at the end, and that's when I was finally able to free up the cylinder and get it out with the pliers. Finally, when I got to the 1/2 inch drill bit, I had to be pretty careful. Just go in a little bit, come out, go in, because it would get stuck on all sorts of stuff. So it wasn't grabbing, it wasn't cutting well. So it was a little bit stressful because I don't want to break the actual housing, because the housing is aluminum. But I just had to take my time, go in a little bit, go out a little bit, and finally was able to drill out all the way to the end, and I was able to get it out. That's what the pin was. And that goes inside. No, that goes that way. I guess the reason I couldn't get this out is because this locking pin was, let's see if I can disconnect this. Basically, it goes on the back of the lock, And I had no idea like what was holding on to, but basically it goes and looks like it goes in like that. Yeah, I didn't know that this was actually in the back of the lock itself, because when I got the new cylinder, it didn't have anything on the back, so I assumed that there was nothing in the back holding it. So now I'm gonna have to put this on here and then put that inside the cylinder. Let's put this new cylinder in and see how it fits, how it works, and if everything's good. So the steering wheel locks, and got the key on, and then start. Accessories off, out. But if you do have a key, it's pretty easy to get the cylinder out, put it in, turn it into, I think this is accessory, and then you press this pin right here, and there you go, and it pops right out. All right, so now that we got the key for the steering column, and also got the keys for the door, that way I'm gonna be changing the door locks as well, so I have the same key for the door and for the ignition. So now that we have the cylinder replaced, we have the key working, everything's good, we can put this in the truck and start plugging everything in, connecting the fuse box, and then see if we can turn the key on and see what lights we get, if we have any problems or any smoke, but it should be good. I'm praying that everything's gonna go good, so we'll see what we got. All right, so everything is connected, the steering column, the cluster, dash plugs, fuse box. It's all kind of temporary, but now we can go ahead, connect the batteries, and turn on the key and see what happens. All right, let's see if there's any funny business going on. No, so far so good. Nothing weird. And I actually grounded my cluster helper right here for now. All right, let's turn the key on and see what we get. That's good. That's a good sign. So far, everything is good. And I don't even know what gear I'm in. That might be a problem. All right, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and reinstall the shifter because I don't know what gear it's in, and I don't want to start the truck and it's just kind of flying out somewhere, hitting the fence or hitting something else. And yeah, so let's go ahead and install the 2008 to 10 shifter. So let me show you the difference, and then we're gonna go ahead, put it in and make sure it's in neutral and then start it up. All right, here's the new one, and that's my original 2001. So as you can see, it goes up, angles out a little bit. This one goes up just a little bit, comes under, and then goes out. All right, guys, here we go. And the shifter is in, and I think it was in like 4th or whatever gear. It was kind of on the bottom gear, so I had to push it up a little bit, and now we're in neutral. So good thing I actually put this in. I'm gonna be cleaning this up. I'm gonna probably paint it a little bit so it's not rusty, and I'm gonna clean up the cap there as well. So yeah, now it's in neutral, and let's go ahead and give her a crank. It's been about 7 to 8 months. So it's gonna be a nice cold start for you guys. We are in neutral, and let's go ahead and give it a start and see what we get. Okay, key on. So far so good. The light is green right there, indicating that everything's good. No problems. All right, let's start it up. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Wait, you're blurry. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's start it up.
2, 1,
go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys, calm down. Everybody calm down. Why are you blurry? There you go. Excited?
Yeah.
Do you miss the F350? Oh yeah, me too. I missed that sound. I missed that sound, Matthew. Oh yeah, I missed that sound so much. 713, just one of the best sounding engines out there. I like the Cummins too. Cummins, it's not as loud. The 713 sounds the best, and I think my number 2 is Cummins maybe. All right, that's good. I did change this to the OEM plastic. I still gotta fill it up. I put in 2 cans already. It drained some, so I gotta put a little bit more. It cleared up and sounds so good. Let me rev it up for you guys a few times, and then we'll shut her down and go from there. Okay, Matthew, rev it up. Oh boy. One more time. Is that cool? Yeah, okay, turn off the keys. Okay, pull them out. Thank you, sir. So yeah, the SwapHelper stuff makes things a lot easier. SwapHelper, column helper. We got the vent helper in here. I'm still gonna be, actually, I'm still gonna check all the wires, double check, make sure if it's hitting stuff or whatever. I might even pull out the dash. I'm not gonna do it in the video. I'm just gonna do it, just pull it out, tidy things up, and then put it back in. But that's gonna be when I'm finalizing the interior, because I still wanna do, I still wanna remove the headliner and all the plastics and all that stuff. And I wanna install the kill mat on the doors. Kill mat, I'm not gonna do the floors because I already have the foam stuff on the floors that I put on. but I'm gonna be doing the jams in here. I'm gonna install it on the roof, and I still gotta install the cowl cover on the back. I was gonna order a new one actually because mine is kind of cracked on the edges, so I was gonna order a new one, and then I'm gonna install shocks for the hood as well because I don't want to be using this stick every time, obviously. All right, guys. So now finally, after I don't know 8 months or so of sitting, she started up right up, no issues, not even a hiccup. Pretty amazing. I love the 7.3. She sounds amazing, and this airplane's annoying. Excuse me, please. What do you want to do? Okay, bye. No? So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we have plenty of more mods coming up for this truck. Like I said, interior, some exterior, framework, blah, 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 all that stuff, wheels and tires, maybe camera wrap eventually, roof rack, bed rack, whatever. All that good stuff is coming up, and I'm gonna be wiring up the LEDs as well to make them functional, and that's gonna be super cool. Matt, what are you doing? Are you done? All right, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.